Hello friends, we see that in CTET many questions are of applied type. So I am trying applied type questions with answers for you. So go through it, and if you like, please comment, then I will make more. So question number 1 is it is from educational psychology. Question number 1. A student in your class feels anxious before exams. What should you do as a teacher? A. Scold the student for lack of confidence. B. Encourage positive thinking and relaxation techniques. C. Ignore the student's behavior. And D. Give him more homework. Answer is B. Positive thinking and relaxation techniques. Educational psychology emphasizes emotional support to reduce anxiety and build confidence. For example, teacher guides students in deep breathing and self-belief before tests. Question number 2. A child learns faster when the topic is linked with real life examples. This supports which principle? A. Transfer of learning. B. Rote learning. C. Drill and practice. D. Punishment. Answer is A. Transfer of learning. Applying classroom knowledge to the real life enhances retention and understanding. For example, explaining fractions using pizza slices. Question number 3. A teacher praises students for neat work. This is an example of A. Punishment. B. Negative reinforcement. C. Positive reinforcement. D. Extinction. Answer is C. Positive reinforcement. Praise or rewards encourage repetition of desired behavior. For example, stickers, good work, remark for clean notebooks. Question number 4. When students learn through group discussions and peer help, it reflects A. Individual learning theory. B. Social learning and constructivism. C. Behaviorist learning. D. Cognitive dissonance. Answer is B. Social learning and constructivism. Vygotsky emphasized social interaction in learning. For example, group projects help students to co-construct knowledge. Question number 5. A teacher notices that a child is inattentive due to family problems. What approach should the teacher take? A. Punish the child. B. Inform the principal immediately. C. Offer emotional support and counseling. D. Ignore the child. Answer is offer emotional support and counseling. Educational psychology supports a holistic approach understanding emotional, social, and family factors. Teacher listens empathetically and connects with the school counselor. Question number 6. To motivate slow learners, a teacher should A. Compare them with others. B. Give simple, achievable tasks and praise progress. C. Ignore their weaknesses. D. Make them do extra homework. B. Give simple, achievable tasks and praise progress. Motivation increases when students experience success and appreciation. For example, setting smaller goals and appreciating the improvement. Question number 7. When a teacher adjusts lessons according to students' learning pace, it is called A. Individual differences consideration. B. Uniform teaching. C. Punishment method. D. Drill method. Answer is A. Individual difference consideration. Educational psychology stresses adapting teaching to different learning styles and speeds. For example, giving extra practice sheets to slower learners. Question number 8. A student loses interest because the lesson is too easy. The teacher should A. Punish the student for not paying attention. B. Increase the challenge level slightly. C. Ignore the student. D. Give the same material again. Answer B. Increase the challenge level slightly. Optimal challenge keeps learners engaged based on the concept of flow and motivation, giving higher level problem solving tasks to bright students. Question number 9. When students make mistakes while learning, a teacher should A. Punish them immediately. B. Use mistakes as learning opportunities. C. Ignore mistakes. D. Stop the lesson. Answer is B. Use mistakes as learning opportunities. Constructivist learning encourages reflection and correction. For example, discussing why an answer was wrong helps understanding. Question number 10. A teacher notices that students learn better when visuals are used. This shows the principle of A. Law of readiness. B. Law of exercise. C. Law of effect. D. Learning through multisensory experiences. Answer is D. Learning through multisensory experiences using visual, auditory, and kinesthetic methods enhances the enhancing understanding using charts, pictures, and video. Question number 11. A teacher wants to improve classroom discipline positively. What should be done? A. Use fear and punishment. B. Establish clear rules and reinforce good behavior. C. Ignore misconduct. D. Send all misbehaving students out. Answer is establish clear rules and reinforce good behavior. Positive classroom management encourages responsibility, rewarding punctual students with star of the week. Question number 12. When a teacher links new concepts with a student's previous knowledge, it is called a rote learning. B. Motivation. C. Principle of association. D. Transfer of training. Answer is C. Principle of association. Meaningful learning happens when new information connects to existing knowledge. For example, photosynthesis, explaining photosynthesis after revising the plant parts. Question number 13. A student learns to behave politely after seeing the teacher model respectful communication. This shows operant conditioning. B. Insight learning. C. Observational learning. D. Reinforcement learning. C. Observational learning. Bandura's social learning theory. Children imitate role models. Students greet guests politely after observing their teacher. 14. During a group project, one child dominates and others stay silent. The teacher should allow it as natural. B. Stop group work. C. Encourage equal participation and assign rules. D. Give all marks to the leader. Answer C. Encourage equal participation and assign rules. Balanced group dynamics improve learning and social skills. Assign leader, note taker, and presenter roles in group work. Question number 15. A teacher helps students reflect on their learning progress. This promotes A. Metacognition, B. Behaviorism, C. Rote memorization, D. Conditioning. Answer is A. Metacognition. Metacognition means thinking about one's own learning, planning, monitoring, and evaluating. For example, students write learning journals about what they understood and what confused them. So this is all. Thank you.